0, 1. Let's get started.
Well, hello, and welcome back to Make It Your Best Life. I'm EJ, and today we're gonna go kayaking. And you know, folks, it's nice to, especially when you're trying to design your life and make it exactly what you want it to be. One of the things that I find is it's very peaceful if you can go kayaking or boating or just somewhere in nature, that you can really think about what you'd like to accomplish and just take in the beauty around you. I feel it really helps to get your thought process going and what have you. I mean, start by making a little concoction, because it is, well, it's after 5 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock. So I'm more entitled to have this little helping hand to make you think better. We're going to put a little ice in our container here. This is called, what is it called? Well, it's Casamigos. It's Casamigos tequila. So we put a little of that in there. Followed with some coconut water. Coconut water, I'm really becoming fond of it. I really could, because this is my summer drink. I mean, I drink this like almost every day. Don't tell anybody. But I don't care. You know, hey, you only live once, right? Might as well have a good time. Something's going to kill you. You know, something's going to kill you. You're either going to get hit by a car, you're going to get cancer, you're going to get some disease. So in moderation, of course, but you want to have a drink once in a while. Contrary to what some people say, it's fine. It's fine. Now we got to put a lime in the coconut, okay, as the song goes. And we put the top on here. So let's give it a little taste, make sure it's good before we head out. Oh yeah, that's good. I urge you to try it. I think you'll like it. It goes down very smooth. So I guess that's about it here. Let me put this ice away and let's go kayaking. Well, here we are, out on the water. Overlooking New York City. See if I can get you a shot here. It's a little cloudy. Here we go. Now remember what I said about being quiet, right? I said get out here on the water and be quiet so you can think. However, I was not counting on some of my Latin friends who just love to have loud music. Now, I love Latin music, so it's okay, but not when I was trying to make a point. Anyway, where were we? That's right. So, mindset. If you change your mindset, you change your life, and that's just an important thing to get right. Because without the correct mindset, in fact, let me just turn this ship around so that we can look at the skyline. You know, some people are watching this channel to improve their lifestyle. In fact, everybody is. It's a lifestyle improvement is what you're looking for. It could be a relationship improvement, what you're looking for. But everything does come back down to relationships. I mean, in business or in your personal life, everything is relationships, and having good relationships and having
healthy relationships, whether you're with your partners, with your wife, your girlfriend, your brothers, your sisters, whatever it is. It's important to have good relationships. So, and that still comes back to mindset. You know, if you have a healthy mindset, your chances are you're going to have very balanced and stable decisions that you make in your life. And that's very important. But let's just talk about um, business for a second, or fulfilling your dreams, whatever those dreams might be. The state of your mind, and that, again, that's all that means. Mind state is state of mind. State of mind has got to be balanced and healthy. In the case of your business endeavor, you are going to run up against life. You're going to run up against obstacles. And you need to be prepared for that already. Don't expect things to go smooth sailing, because they will not, I promise you. And that goes for your personal relationships too. You're gonna have relationships with people, and one day you're gonna have a potential falling out with that person. Okay? And it could be something very small. And what you need to do with the proper mind state is you don't let that change your relationship. Let's say you had a relationship for, I don't know, 10 years with your best friend, and he or she said or did something that you didn't like. Well, guess what? That's 10 years of all good, and too many people take one little thing and they explode it in their mind, and they turn a beautiful 10-year relationship into, I don't want it anymore. He said this or that or whatever, and that's it. I'm done. No, folks, that's not the way a healthy mindset works. It's the same thing with your people you're going to meet in business. You know, your partners or your customers or suppliers, whatever it is. You know, if you have good relationships, try to keep them, because they're hard to come by. They really are. Uh-oh. He's coming right at me. Okay, there's always a smart ass in the group, and he put, oh boy, this is gonna be bad. He almost, honestly, oh God, this is bad. This is bad, folks. Whoa, this asshole. Did I say asshole? Yeah, that's what I meant. This asswipe, maybe that's better, I don't know, almost capsized this kayak, and I don't have a life jacket. So again, it's my fault I don't have the life jacket, but still, that's so bad to do to people. Unbelievable. He's coming back now. I gotta row in a little bit. Yeah, I had to get off the water. It was a little crazy there. We got jet skis going in and out, trying to capsize my kayak. We had loud music coming from the beach. Everything that I was trying to avoid in the point that I was trying to make to you, to sometimes get off into a solitude location so that you can think about your dream and figuring out your mindset to get it right so that you can use it to get to your goals. Here are the 5 mindset things you must do to be successful. One is envision your goal and plan how you're going to get there. So you have to decide exactly what you want, what your destination is, what you want to achieve. And then you have to put it here in your mind. And a lot of people say this is the mind's eye right here, and I agree with that. I've read that in a book many years ago. And when you keep that dream alive right here in your mind, every single day you wake up with it You go to sleep with it. That's your goal, that's your dream. And you need to do that because we get too distracted with our busy lives, and it just gets lost. It gets, it's put off for another day. Oh well, that's my ultimate dream, but right now I got to do such and such. Unfortunately, if you do that, that's called procrastination, and you'll be procrastinating for a long, long time, and you may never reach your dream, and then you'll be 50 years old and say, I never got to where I wanted to be. I never followed my dream, and now you're going to think, oh, it's too late. It's too late for me to have my dream. I'm going to tell you, it's not too late. It's never too late unless you say it's too late, unless your mind tells you, or you let your mind tell you that it's too late. And it will do that. It will try to definitely do that. It will always try to take you the easy way out. You would think that it would work with you, but it doesn't work that way. You have to forcibly put in the mindset that you want. You can think negative very easily. There's a lot to be negative about. Or you could just as easily put positive thoughts in there and decide that, hey, I want to do this, and I'm going to do this. I will be successful. And then you're going to just figure out, what do I have to do to be successful, to get to my goal? And you have to step by step write it down. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. And you're also going to figure out all the impediments to get to your goal. Maybe, whatever the roadblock is that you could look at and say, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? Now create a solution. Create a solution to that very thing that you have determined that is a possibility it could happen. Once you have that solution, when the roadblocks do appear, which they will, I promise you, there's no straight line to your dream. Keep that in mind. But when a roadblock hits you, it's going to be a gut punch, but it's going to be much less of a gut punch to somebody who hasn't planned for this potential detour. Because you've already got a solution. So you're ready for it. You're going to have to take a little gut punch. It's going to be a little delay for you. You might have to zigzag a little bit, but you already have a solution. And therefore, you're going to be able to get around that roadblock, that detour, instead of giving up. Too many people will just give up. Number 4, you have to prioritize your goals above everything else. Each day when you get up, look, you're going to have a lot of distractions. You have kids, you have wife, girlfriend. They may have different schedules. They may have other priorities. But it's important for you to deal with them, but also to keep your dream and your goal prioritized. It's not something that you can put, at the bottom of the list. You got to put it at the top of the list. It's either 1 or 2 on your list. And you have to do this every single day. Otherwise, your dream will get lost and you will not make it. So it's very important to prioritize your goals and your dreams. Sorry to keep moving around, folks, but kind of a busy day. And I'm handling, take care of one of my priorities. Actually, it's my number 1 priority. And that's staying fit and healthy. Because without your health, and this story was told to me more than one time as I was growing up as a young man, starting out in business, and I could just remember so many older guys, my age, were saying to me, my age today, were saying to me that if you don't have your health, kid, you'd have nothing. And it's true. I mean, that's one of the truest statements ever spoken. You need your health. You can't make your goals and your dreams unless you are healthy. So keep that in mind, and above everything else, make that the #1 priority. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70 years old. You get to that gym, whether it's in your home or a place like this, for whatever it is, $21 a month. It's the best investment you can make is in your health. So please take that to heart. Get out there, make a plan for your health, first of all, and follow it every single day. You'll thank me later. All right, it's time to go in there and do some reps. Or as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, pump some iron. So a little example about pushing hard for your goals. So normally if I do 25 reps on a particular exercise, I'll add in another 5 reps, just for good measure. And that pushes me 5 reps closer to what I want to attain. Keep that in mind. Where are you going, buddy? Do you have a plan? What's your plan? Yep, his plan is to get the hell out of here. So number 3 is reset your mindset. So what I mean by that is that your mindset is, I think we said it before, is what you believe. It's your state of mind. And if you have negative thoughts in your mind, it's going to direct you in the make you go in the wrong direction, for sure. It's going to give you something we talked about before, fears and doubts, etc. And I keep talking about it because it's a major factor in anything that we do. When you have all that negativity in your mind, it's difficult to focus, to concentrate and everything. You need to change your mindset to positive thoughts. No matter what the problem is that you're going to face, you have to look at it that you're going to have a solution. And when you have a solution already thought about, or at least you're in your mind that, hey, whatever happens, I'm going to have a solution for it. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to find a solution. That's determination. And that leads me to number 2, which is commitment. You've got to have commitment. No matter what you do in life, whether it's a relationship, personal relationship with your wife, your girlfriend, you need to have a commitment. Okay, that's what makes it good. That's what makes it lasting. Same thing with your dream, your business. You need to be committed to the success of reaching your dream or your business. And the number 1 thing that you must do and change your mindset, if you're not already thinking this way, is that you must never quit. If you quit, you've got no chance to be successful and to attain your dreams. If you don't quit, you always have at least a 50-50 chance. So think of it that way. You've made your roadmap. You've decided how you're going to get to your destination. Now you're executing your plan. You're going to get roadblocks, like I've said before, detours. The key to keep on going forward is to never quit. Believe in yourself, believe in your goal, your dream, and chances are you're going to make it. If you like this video and you found any information helpful, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel, and I'm going to see you on the next one.